let's listen to more clips. Kanye West and his reaction to the people in Hollywood who went after him when he said he liked President Trump. Oh yeah, people are so mean to you because you like this guy.
I really felt like, I think I started to really feel this need to express myself on another level when Trump was running for office, and I liked him. Yes. And every single person in Hollywood, from my ex-wife to my mother-in-law to my manager at that time to, you know, my so-called friends / handlers around me,
so-called friends.
Me, like, if I said that I like Trump, that my career would be over, that my life would be over.
I mean, were they wrong though? I mean, here you are on Tucker Carlson, you've moved over to the right wing, and yeah, that's not good for your career. Your life is sort of over. I mean, where is your music at, right? Where your music career at right now? It's not in a great place. I mean, Donda had like one good song, and it was because of The Weeknd, not because of you. And then Donda 2 kind of flopped. Were there any even good songs on Donda? I'm gonna look that up. Did I even listen to Donda? Did I even accidentally listen to a Donda 2 song because it was on like viral trending charts? Yeah, so your music career peaked a long time ago. Kim Kardashian, your trophy wife, your liberal, oh yeah, Kim Kardashian is a liberal, isn't she? Yeah, she left you for a liberal soy boy, this Hillary Clinton stan, of all people. Yeah. Pete Davidson, didn't he get a tattoo of Hillary? Yeah, that's the most cucked shit ever seen. Keffals is still trending, jeez. Yeah, Keffals is always trending. Anyway, oh gosh, where was I? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, your life is over. You're not gonna remarry, are you? I mean, is anyone you marry going to be like a lifelong partner, or are you gonna have kids with them? Yeah, he's gotta find a girl like crazy as him, right? Can't he marry one of his fans? Yeah, maybe that would be a weird relationship to start out as a fan, but hey. Yeah, you probably have girls lining up to be with you. You just gotta like give them like a 5-minute audition each, right? But yeah, his life is kind of over. I mean, he's not gonna make any good music anymore. I mean, Kim Kardashian was probably not like a lifelong partner anyways, like, and Kim knew that. Kim recognized that. Kim was like, what am I doing with Kanye West? Oh my gosh, like, I thought he was okay, but like, man, he's really just going off the deep end. Like, yeah, Kim Kardashian had to defend Kanye West and say like, oh, he's really misunderstood. He's really like a misunderstood genius. Yeah, sure.
They said stuff like people get killed for wearing a hat like that. They threatened my life. They put my life. They basically said.
Do people get killed?
For wearing.
Do people get killed for wearing MAGA hats? I don't think so. I mean, maybe like one guy. Maybe there's like like a handful of cases. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up, but like, no. Nobody gets killed for wearing a MAGA hat. That just is not something that happens. I mean, if there was a case of that happening, I think the right-wing media would just play it up, just to like play the victim as much as they can, right? They love playing the victim, and if you give them an excuse, they'll take it and run with it. Okay. Oh, this is a meeting with President Trump. Everyone's taking photos because yeah, it's big events.
Wearing the hat, I had someone call me last night and said anybody wearing a White Lives Matter shirt is going to be greenlit, and that means that they're going to beat them up if they wear it. And I'm like, you know, okay, green light me then.
Okay, yeah, these just totally, yeah, conservatives just love playing the victim because like they usually are the victimizers, right? They love, it's cool to be oppressed, but it's not cool to be the oppressor, and that's what they are. By definition, conservatives are like the majority, like they're the ones that are in power. They want to conserve the status quo. They are conservative. They want to conserve the way things are because it's working for them. And that's not cool. It's cool to be a rebel. It's cool to be edgy and like, yeah, burn down the system, man. Yeah, stick it to the man. And it's... And yeah, so any opportunity they can to make it out as if they're the victims, yeah, they'll take it. Of course, what they mean is like people are mean to you if you're a Trump supporter, right? People will like bully you, and yeah, that is a thing that happened. But maybe you should be bullied. Maybe you should feel some like social pressure to not be openly Trump supporter, at least openly. I think some people got pressured into not being Trump supporters, but it's enough, I think, to pressure someone into just not being open about it, right? Yeah, and I looked this up. Donda 2 is a podcast, but oh wait, no, this isn't by Kanye. Yay, full album. The podcast, but each episode of the podcast is 3 minutes or 4 minutes or 2 minutes long. Yeah, I never heard any of these songs. What? My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Oh, that was in 2010. Yeah, there's Donda, then Donda Deluxe, Donda Chant, Hurricane. Yeah, Hurricane is the one that was trending for a while because The Weeknd was in it. The Weeknd isn't even credited here. Life of the Party with Andre 3000. I think Andre kind of fell off too. Yeah, I don't remember any of these songs. He really fell off. Jesus Lord Part 2. Pure Souls, yeah. Jesus Lord. Jail Part 2. Keep My Spirit Alive Part 2. Yeah. Oh well, Kanye West's Icon. Not only the cover for the album cover for Donda is totally black with not even an explicit warning, but his profile picture is like totally black, and his banner is totally just black. Yeah, he's so edgy. Ooh, he's dark. He's an emo boy now. He's gonna go on his emo arc and be like an emo rapper now. That'll be sick, actually. I mean, hey, it'll be different. It'll be something different from what he's been doing, at least, right? Donda Chant, yeah. I thought there was a Donda 2, but this isn't by Kanye. Can I listen to this? Was it taken down or something? Let's play this.
You know, God builds warriors in a different way.
Warriors, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what he is. He's a warrior. Yeah, he's testing his strength. Yeah, he's just being. People are just so mean to him. You know, he's just like facing so much adversity. Yeah. Just for yeah, supporting Trump. This awful, terrible person. Yeah, why are people so mean? Yeah, I'm a warrior. All this bullying has turned me into a real warrior. Oh, this isn't a song.
Me being born in Atlanta and growing up on the south side of Chicago, that, he made me for such a time like this. It's like with David.
He made me.
He tended to the sheep, but while he was out there, he had to fight all kinds of animals. So when it was time for Goliath to come, he thought because he was a sheep herder,
going into the religious shit again,
said to take down Goliath. And the thing that I have is the position, I have my heart, but the number one thing is we have God on our side. And for the people, even if you don't
we have
believe in
God,
God,
sure.
God believes in you.
Oh yeah, he's got he's got to believe in God because no one believes in him anymore. Everyone is like, dude, Kanye, what are you doing? You really fell off, dude. And now you're talking about like Trump and like God and shit. You're really into like religion now. You're literally reading the Bible. Who does that? Yeah, he's David, guys. He's David, and the liberal establishment is Goliath. Yeah, he's a real warrior for truth, and he's God's gift to the world. Yeah, he's got to believe that God believes in him because no one else believes in him, right? And I guess like some like Trump supporters or like conservatives believe in him now, but like even they have to realize like, what is he doing? Like, this is not normal behavior. This is like he's going through some shit, clearly. Yeah, they'll take whoever they can get because like they don't have any celebrities on their side. So like even if a celebrity is like clearly having a midlife crisis, they'll be like, oh, you like Trump and God now, and you like family values, and you say white lives matter. I guess he doesn't like family values because he got divorced, but like, yeah, how are you gonna say you're a conservative when you literally got divorced? Huh? Kind of hypocritical. Yeah, he's got to believe that this is all part of God's plan. Ooh, God made Kim Kardashian break up with me just to test me, right? Just to strengthen my resolve.
You know, okay, green light me then.
Green light me then. Yeah. Did anyone get beat up for? I remember there was a fake. Jussie Smollett faked a hate crime against. No, he faked a hate crime by Trump supporters. Yeah, was there any hate crime against? Like, did people get beat up for wearing MAGA hats? I think I would have heard about that if that was a thing. Like, yeah, again, this is just another victim complex. Like, he's just like, they can't even play the victim like plausibly anymore. So now they just gotta make shit up, right? Of course, it's Kanye that's making shit up now. It's like why? It's like you're literally just this does not happen.
You know, God warriors in a different way.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's because of me being born in Atlanta and growing up on the south side of Chicago that, you know, he made me for such a time like this. It's like with David.
Wait, how many people grew up on the south side of Chicago or in Atlanta, in the ghettos of Atlanta? Like, yeah, that's hard. You face a lot of hardships in your life, I'm sure, but like that's nothing special, right? It's like a lot of shit. A lot of people go through that. You're lucky compared to like most people who go through that. I mean, I don't know, like what you've been through, if you've been like sucked into like gang culture or something, but like, wasn't Kanye West a corrections officer at a prison before he made it big, before he became a rapper? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, he was literally the man before he actually unleashed his brilliance upon the world.
You know, he tended to the sheep, but while he was out there, he had to fight all kinds of animals. So when it was time for Goliath to come, you thought because he was a sheep herder that he didn't have the skill set to take down Goliath. And the thing that I have is the position I have.
Oh yeah, I'm just like David beating Goliath because God is strengthening me for battle, just like he did with David by making everyone hate me for being a Trump supporter. Yeah, making everyone make fun of me for being crazy by acting crazy. Yeah, life is just so hard for me, Kanye West. Please feel sad for me.
Hard, but the number one thing is we have God on our side. And for the people, even if you don't believe in God, God believes in you.
Yeah, we have God on our side. Yeah, you don't have people on your side, but you have God on your side. And as long as you believe that, that's enough for you. The media wants to put a perception that being overweight is a new goal.
Now let's talk about Gabby and my good friend Lizzo. Lizzo works with my trainer, a
Lizzo.
friend of mine, Harley Pasternak. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots, that's a term for people, like it's like telemarketer callers.
Oh, so
like
people, so not
Instagram,
bots.
They attack us.
So you can't be a bot if you're literally a person. You can be like a sock account, you could be like trolls or like spam accounts, but like you're not bots, because bots means like you're literally like a robot, as in you're like a program, a script that's run to like to tweet out. But yeah, whatever. I mean, does Kanye even know what a robot is? Does he know what a program is, a script is? Yeah, he doesn't know how computers work. He barely knows how anything works. He barely knows how. He doesn't even understand his own brain, his own mind. I mean, a lot of people don't understand their own mind, but like he doesn't understand anything. So of course he doesn't understand computers. He's like, oh, a bot is when you tell a computer to post. Yeah, whatever.
10 pounds and announces it. The bots. That's a term for people like, it's like telemarketer callers like on Instagram. They attack her for losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal.
Is that the media?
Unhealthy. Yeah. Let's get aside the fact of whether it's fashion and Vogue, which is not. Let's just, or if someone thinks it's attractive, to each his own. It's actually
some guys like thick girls,
unhealthy, and for people to promote that, it's demonic.
Demonic.
Now let's talk about Gabby.
That's a big word.
My good friend Lizzo.
Yeah, again, he's gotta take it back to the religion shit. He can't just say, oh, this is bad. He's got to say it's demonic. It's godless. The media has a godless agenda, where everything good that happens is because of God. It all comes back to God. Yeah, it's like this ultimate power. Like you can't just have things like be the way they are just because that's mundane. It's like boring, but you got to attach it to something greater for it to have meaning. That's another thing with like religious people. Like they can't find meaning in their own lives. They can't find a meaning in the world around them, so they have to like attach everything to this metaphysical greater will that they can't even comprehend, right? Like they don't understand why the world is the way it is, but they don't have to understand because it's all part of God's plan, right? I don't have to understand why all these terrible things happen, but you know, it's all part of the plan. See, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, finding meaning in the world is difficult. The world is absurd. I guess I'm an existentialist, not a nihilist. Okay, I went through my nihilism phase. I smoked a lot of cigarettes. Not fun. If you become nihilism pilled, then that leads you down a really dark path. Okay, I believe that meaning does exist in this world. But the only meaning that has any meaning for humans is the meaning that we create for ourselves, right? No God is going to give you any meaning in life. You got to figure out what meaning means to you. You got to find out what is meaningful to you, right? And you got to stick to that. So that doesn't mean like everything is relative. Like, oh, is morality even real? Yeah, we'll get into that later, of course.
Also works with my trainer, a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about bots. Yeah.
Harley Pasternak. When Lizzo loses 10 pounds and announces it, the bots, that's a term for people like, it's like telemarketer callers like on Instagram.
Like troll farms and like from like India or China or Russia. Yeah, that is a thing, but like I don't think you need bots to do that, right? I think there are genuinely a lot of crazy people out there, or not crazy, but like people believe they're in all sorts of things, and like the radical acceptance movement, the fat acceptance movement, a lot of people do believe in that because a lot of people, you know, are fat or have loved ones who are fat, right? Or large, or like plus sized, right? That's the politically correct term for fat people now. So Yeah, of course he's got to invalidate other people's opinions, because it's not enough to say that these people are wrong or they're dumb. It's not like they're so wrong that he can't even conceive of a world in which people actually believe in this thing en masse. So are there bots involved in this? Maybe. But like there are bots everywhere. There are bots for that shill for all sorts of causes on social media. It's like there are a lot of like, yeah, fat acceptance people out there. Like I guess it's part of the woke sphere now to be so pro woke that you're like that you think being fat is okay, and it is okay to a certain extent, but like we'll get into that.
Attack her for losing weight because the media wants to put out a perception that being overweight is the new goal.
Yeah, it's never people, it's the media. Yeah, it's all got to be part of something greater, some big conspiracy, right? Yeah, I'm sure the media plays a role in it, but like the media wants to do it because like of this fat acceptance movement, this woke movement that like wants people to be comfortable in their own bodies, right? It's just like fatphobia definitely is a thing. Like people do like hate fat people, and they discriminate people for like their bodies, and it's not always just being fat that they are against. It's like certain body types are unattractive to them to such an extent that like, oh, you gotta put people down for not having the right body type, and that is bad. That's gotta be fought against. But it seems like with a lot of social justice issues, the woke mob goes way too far in the other direction and overcompensates and says like, not only is it okay to be fat, it's good to be fat, it's good to be obese. And like, I guess a lot of people, not everyone believes that, but like there's a lot of cope from like fat acceptance, like the radical acceptance movements that think like, oh, there's nothing wrong with being fat. Like yes there is. Like you have to admit that like being fat causes health issues. It increases your risk of like all sorts of things. It puts stress on your joints. It causes heart issues, muscle issues, lung issues, just cardiovascular issues. It's just unhealthy overall, you know. But yeah, it's nothing new.
When it's actually unhealthy. Yes. Let's get aside the fact of whether it's fashion and vogue, which is not. Let's just for if someone thinks it's a trend.
I guess, you know, some people think it is, yeah.
To each his own.
To each his own, yeah. Some people
actually clinically.
Do some people think fat people are attractive? Well, to be honest, I'm okay with like chubby girls. I'm okay with like a little bit of fat, but like obese people, no. No. That's not attractive to anyone, I don't think. Like morbidly obese people who are like grossly overweight. Does anyone actually like that? I mean, I guess some people do, but like not broadly. Again, I'm okay with like a little chubbiness. I have dated some thick girls, yeah, but like not ones who are like just like bloated up and like just obese. Just like, you know, there's a healthy amount of fat, right? There's I've dated girls even who are like who have more than the healthy amount of fat, but like they weren't obese, you know. That's a whole different ball game. Yeah, it's another league of its own.
Unhealthy, and for people to promote that, it's demonic. Now let's
again, yeah, it's bad, but it's not demonic. Like, what does it even mean, demonic? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's weird, like, for Lizzo to like celebrate gaining weight. Like why? Like, why is that a good thing? I guess she did celebrate losing weight, so. Yeah, it's like when Adele lost a bunch of weight and became hot. I mean, she was hot before, of course, but like she's a lot easier on the eyes. She's a lot more like just visually appealing, right? There are standards of beauty that like most people can agree to. I know like everything is relative, of course, but like she was a lot better looking now that she lost weight. Don't attack me for being fat phobic, but like I think she looks better, and a lot of people thought she looked better. But like the fat acceptance movement was like mad at her for losing weight. She's like, no, you're a fat icon. You're like a role model for obese people and like accepting their bodies. And now like that you've lost all this weight, it's like you're saying there's something wrong with being fat. It's like, I mean, there kind of is something wrong with being fat. I mean, sorry. I mean, and also like I was never like this skinny. I was never like I used to be a lot chubbier than I am now. Oh yeah, I was a fat kid. Yeah, that's why I got low self-esteem. But yeah, I'm a kind of a skinny face right now. But like my cheeks were like a lot puffier. Like they were like out to here or something. Yeah. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. Ugh. Yeah. My parents were like, "Oh, it's okay to be fat. It's fine. Just don't worry about it." But like, I didn't like being fat. I'm sorry. Like, being fat is not fun. It just feels bad to be fat. Like I felt my body is like I felt like my body like being bloated out to like a proportion that like it shouldn't have been. It felt unnatural. It felt wrong, right? And I didn't like my own body. I hated my own body, and like that contributed to like not only self-esteem issues but like mental health issues too, because like I didn't like how my body felt. I didn't like how my body looked. I felt like self-conscious about it. So yeah, and once I lost a lot of weight, I'm like 5'11" and 165 pounds now, which is pretty good. I still can afford to lose a few pounds, but like I'm pretty much there. Okay, and now my self-confidence is so much higher. I just feel better. I feel like I'm in the body that was always meant to be in, right? I feel like I feel like, yeah, I was not supposed to be fat. I was supposed to have like a skinnier body type, but like I don't know, my lifestyle, the way I was raised, just or the community I was in, or what little community there was, because yeah, I had to find my own way. I had to decide what was good for myself. But hey, maybe part of that journey is discovering that being fat is okay for you. I didn't feel comfortable being fat. Again, I wasn't that fat, but like I guess kind of was for a while, but like kind of. But maybe it doesn't feel as bad for you as it does for me. People are complicated creatures. People can be all sorts of things. And it's okay to be fat, but like you got to accept that being fat comes along with all sorts of health issues.